Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Tiny Glade. Now I've been seeing this game everywhere, all over my socials, and I was actually on vacation when this game released and I was so excited to get back and try it. So here we are today. I've only briefly played maybe 10-20 minutes of this game just to check out the tools. I did try the demo, but I wanted to check out the tools so I know what I was doing for today's video. Now I did purchase this game myself, just thought I'd let you know. No one sent me this code. I bought it myself. It is available on Steam, so if you want to purchase it as well, go check it out. It's only on Steam at the moment, not on console. But basically, Tiny Glade is just a game where you build. That's all you do. You drag your mouse around like I'm doing now, and you build. As you can see, there's lots of ways of moving things, like up and down, left and right, changing the shape of stuff. I'm still getting used to the controls. Like I said, I've only played like 20 minutes of this game. But I thought what I'd do is record my first easy build, because it is going to be an easy build because I don't know how this all works yet. So I thought we'd do it together. Now also this will be a different type of video today. I have pre-recorded this build and I'm going to voice over the top, which I don't normally do. I normally record and talk at the same time, but I wanted to fully concentrate on the build today and get used to everything. But anyway, here we are doing our little build today. I will be talking through pretty much most of this video, probably not all of it, because there's some bits that you just need to watch rather than talk about, I guess. I don't know. It's really strange doing the video like this. Anyway, we're just sorting out the sizes of the buildings that we've put down. So you can put square buildings down and circular ones. You can change the shape, the size, everything about them. So you can make rectangular buildings. You can even change the angle that they're at. I don't do that so much in this build because, like I said, I'm just figuring it all out. Now, basically, this pathway, you can just drag it. I was curious if you could make stairs, and you can make stairs going off the little hill here. I guess you'd call it a hill, cliff hill type thing, which is really cute, and I wanted to make a little pathway. Now this build is only going to consist of 2 buildings. This is the first building. This is the one on top of the little hill that I've made. I could have made the hill bigger, I guess, and made like a whole walkway down, but this is my first go, you got to start somewhere. You got to get used to it. I can honestly imagine myself building so much with this game. It is so fun. I want to try some different builds, different themes, and also I'm very curious as to what extra things are going to come in the future, what DLCs and packs and stuff like that. I feel like I already need everything that's going to be extra added to this game in the future, and I want it now. I wish I could have it now, but we have to wait. I wonder what they will add. At this moment in time, I would probably say that I'd like to see some animals added and maybe some farming areas and also different styles for the buildings. There is quite a lot to have at first, but I'd like to see more, and also more plants. You can't go wrong with plants, I feel. I feel like plants are a good thing. Trees as well. Now we're just building some more pathways and doorways, and I'm just figuring out that you can change the size of the pathway, which is great. Just trying to figure out how to do this door. That was interesting. I was like, how do I want this door to look? As you can see, I kept going back and forwards to try and figure it out. Oh, there we go. That's better. That doorway looks so much better. And we can do a little step up because it's slightly raised and it looks cute. Perfect. Now we do want to change the color of the building, and I'm not too sure what color I wanted. I see there's pink, so I'm thinking I might have to do some sort of really cute pink fantasy build at some point. I think that'd be so adorable. Maybe we could make like a pink castle on top of a hill with like pink houses down below. Like a pink little village. Perfect for anyone who loves pink. I think that'd be cute, fantasy wise. I would also really like to do something a little bit more Halloween-y, a little bit more creepier. Maybe like dark forest style. I think that could be really fun too. So I'll probably think about some ideas to do, and I'll record those and share them with you. Now we're just selecting the color of the tower. I wanted the tower to be a different color to the buildings just because I want it to stand out a little bit. I do go for this yellowy orange color. I think it's like a yellowy orange. Anyway, we need to change the color of the roof. I do end up changing the color of the roofs again because the green just doesn't do it for me. It's like a really off browny green, and I feel like I want it to be more brown than green, of course. Also, we're going to change this wall. I want the wall to be more grey than anything. Don't know why I've gone for darker cottagecore colours for this build. I'm not too sure. I guess it's just what was calling to me. It was like, hey, you should do a little cute cottagecore style build. Oh, I could probably do a little cottagecore build in general, like a full-blown cottagecore with like a meadow in front. That would be so pretty. Now you can add windows to your build. Oh, I did find this chimney. I found the chimney and I'm going to stick that somewhere. I was like, ooh, what's this? I didn't look at this when I was playing around with the tools earlier. I just kind of breezed past everything, but didn't notice the chimney. But anyway, we need to change the chimney. Also, yes, I know it says change shape and it stays there for a little while because apparently I'm oblivious to what it said. I am oblivious. Oh, actually, here it is. The moment I realized that I could use the tool to change the shape of the roof. So now we're doing it. So that little message on the screen should disappear. Alright, I'm going to change the colour of this chimney. I'm going to make it the dark colour, the dark stone, so that it matches the walls of the little house. I think this is coming out really cute. I like this. Now, I am going to be changing the roof colour like I said. So I go for this darker colour and I definitely prefer it. It looks so much better, especially with the tower next to it. Oh, we're zooming the camera all over the place. Like I really needed to get used to it. Also, you can change the little wood pieces that go across the tower like this. I don't know what you call these. So yeah, they're just wood pieces for now, but I've made them darker so they blend in with the doors and the rest of the colors that we've got going on the build. Now what we want to do is add some windows, and you can actually place windows on this tower that I've made. I just wanted to figure out where I wanted to place them. I really liked that if you place them here on top of where the original bit of wooding is, it gives you extra pieces and it looks so pretty. I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you'd call that. You call it wooding, something. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. The wood that goes across the building. Anyway, I'm going to put windows together. So if you actually join two windows, it makes like a double window as you'd expect. It wouldn't just put two windows together. I like as well that it gives you the option to change what's on those windows. So you can have flowers, you can have hanging clothes, or you can have shutters, or it can just be a plain window. And I really like that. I do hope that they add more options. Maybe the option to change the color flowers. If you can change the flowers and I'm just not realizing, please let me know down below. Also, leave any little build tips that you might have that you've discovered yourself, like that you found whilst playing this, because the whole beauty of this game is that you play it and you discover new ways to do stuff and it makes new things. So here I have changed this window to have the little flower basket on there. And as you can see, you can use the left control and it will separate the windows, but I don't want to do that. But I just wanted to get rid of the little prompt because it was really annoying. But now we just want to change the color of the windows. And we're going to go for a darker wood to match the doors, of course. But yeah, I really wish, or if you can, let me know if you can change the color of the flowers on the windows. I don't think you can. Or does it mainly go based on what color you've made the building? That could be a possibility. I do need to experiment a little bit more with this stuff in this game. And I'm excited to do so. See, as you can see as well, there is pink windows. You can have pink. I'm going to make a pink fantasy build. I can guarantee you'll see it soon on the channel. I want to build it probably next. But I kind of want to build the creepy forest next. So we'll see. We'll see. So we need to make sure to put some windows on the side. And I feel like this is going to be my downfall, is I'm going to forget to do the sides and the back of the buildings. Also, you can see as I'm placing down this window, also other items are popping up around the area. So we got this wheelbarrow next to me. I think it's a wheelbarrow. It looks like it. That's popping up next to me, which is cute. I love that. I really hope that we can place more furniture in the future. I like that it spawns in when you do certain things, but I also would like the feature to be able to move it around, especially with things like barrels, which I absolutely love barrels, and maybe bushes, and also extra things like wheelbarrows. Like I said, I would love to have farming stuff. Farming stuff would be great. Hay bed, things like that. Anyway, I want to put a door on the back of this building too. And originally I didn't want it to be too big, but it does end up bigger. It ends up bigger than this. I was like, where is this door going to go? So I'm going to build a pathway down the cliff again. And it's going to make some little steps. As you can see, there you go. Got some little steps, and the door ended up bigger because I did end up going back over with the path. But I think it looks cute. That looks really cute. I don't build anything behind this house today. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this build. I might do. I might continue with it because it's like a nice little starter. I might use it to maybe not make content with, but maybe just experiment with myself, you know, so I can get to grips with some more of the way the game works. I need to add trees. It is tree time. First time placing down a tree. I like that tree. I like that you can put down the trees and they're different each time, and you can just move them around or get rid of them, however you want to do it. I like that style. Also, I forgot to mention that you do get to choose the season before you start your build. I went with a flowery season. There is like spring, autumn and winter. I think, was there a summer? I think there was a summer. I can't remember. I have to go back and look, but I can't wait to do a full autumn build. That'll be so fun. I love fall. I love autumn. It's currently the season right now, and so I can't wait to do that. But this is looking so cute. I'm so happy with how my first build has come out. We still have another building to do though, so don't go anywhere. Now we are going to place down some lighting. I'm just looking through the rest of the tools at the bottom here, and you can change the color of the light, but you can't change the color of the wood, which is a shame, but you know, it happens. You can't have it always. Maybe they'll let us change the color of the wood in the future. Also, you get these smaller lanterns that can just go on the wall here, and I think they look pretty good, to be honest. Also, I wanted to play around with this flag. I'm going to say it looks like flags, and you can actually hang them on the wall, and I think we're going to hang just one. I think one will do. Yeah, we'll pop it there. I am going to change the color of it though. I think I want it to match more because I feel like the blue is sticking out way too much. I'm going to go for a yellow or a green. No, yellow. Yellow will match the tower. I couldn't remember what color I went with. I knew it was yellow or green. Now what I want to do is pop some flowers around because you know me and flowers. And I did realize that when you pop bushes down, if you put them on top of stuff, it does make it disappear. So that beautiful barrel there with the picnic basket disappeared because of the bushes. And I was having none of that. You're not taking away my lovely barrel. Let's make it a little bit smaller so we have a little bit more control over the flowers and bushes. So the first layer you put down is flowers. And if you go back over it again, it does put bushes down. I just want to pop in a few more trees here and there just to make it feel a little bit more full. And look at that. I think that has come out so cute. I love it. We do need a tree, but not that. It is blocking the way, so we're going to pop it over this side instead. Now I want to make a start on a second building. I want to put it down here. I was originally going to try and go for like little farm hut type thing, but it doesn't end up being that because I make it a little bit more fancier. I feel like it's more fancier anyway. I'm going to add another building to the side. And I just want to bring it out and make it bigger. As big as I can go. This one I don't want to be bigger. I see there's a little bird nest there that disappears when you move the roof. It's kind of amusing though. Right, we do want to extend the roof in a minute. I don't worry about colors for now. I'm going to get the colors sorted afterwards. We want to get the shape of this build right first. So I couldn't decide what sort of height I wanted to go for the building. I did discover that when you pull the roof over, you do get this lovely brick effect on the side of the roof, and I really like that. Also, we can pet the sheep. I love the sheep. It's so cute. I love that they bar. Anyway, we want to make this whole front part of this building archways. And I end up carrying the archways all the way around. Spoiler, I know. But also we need a door here, and I didn't know what size of door I want, so I tried to make it as wide as possible before it turns into an archway. And I think it's the biggest it can go. The back of the house, I've decided to extend a bit more. And oh my gosh, look at that sheep. He's just floating. He's floating down with his umbrella. That's so cute and funny. I love this game already. Like I said, I am adding more archways into this building. Ends up being... I don't know what you'd call this. It's just a building with archways. What would you call this? I don't know. It's not a gazebo. It's not a pagoda. What is it? I don't know. But I like it. I definitely don't have all the spacing correct straight away. I do end up sorting that out towards the end of the build. So don't worry. If you're looking at it thinking the spacing's wrong, you've done it wrong. Don't worry. I do fix it towards the end of this build. So not to worry. No, I petted the sheep again. I did pet the sheep. So I'm putting dirt all the way underneath just because I think it would look nice. And I was hoping it would also make everything look equal. Let's continue this dirt path down as well. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because I feel like it's a little bit small. I want the dirt path to go all the way down from the stairs and in front of the building towards this lovely... I don't know what I'm going to call this. Help me think of a name to call this type of build. I don't know. Now I wanted to experiment with layering. So I want to add another building on top of the little side building that we have here. I didn't get it right the first time. I got it off. It was a little bit wonky, but we do fix it. See, I don't know what possessed me to move it over that far. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, I can't move it. Although my brain is having a moment and I think I probably could move it. I just didn't know how. So off it goes. Get rid of that. Let's put a new one in and actually put it in properly. There we go. I'm discovering the tool. This is where I said to you that I discovered the tool, but I don't really use it. So you can make the buildings at different angles. You don't have to have them directly square. They can be cornered and things like that, which is really nice. I like that you can do that. Definitely is going to be fun to experiment with in the future for future ideas of builds. Oh, there goes the sheep again. So we've extended the roof of that part out too, and I think it looks really nice. I love the brick detailing on the sides of the roof. It's probably one of my favorite things. You're probably going to see that quite a lot. Time to pop in some windows though. I feel like I need a lot of windows. I feel like I'm going to use a lot of windows all the time, every time. Let's center these triple windows though. And I'm going to put some windows on the corners. So yes, you can actually put windows right on the corners here. And they look really nice, especially when you double them up. You can triple them up too, which I really like. But for this build, I only use the double windows and the triple windows at the front. I'm going to put a singular one at the back. I love how I'm like, this is the back. I'm not going to see it. I don't need to worry, but I'll do minimal decorating. I will definitely get out of that habit. I think it will be different for me when I go to build like a whole big area and I want everything to be able to explore. I think then I will worry about the backs of buildings, but for a video like this where I'm just experimenting and giving it a go, I think it's okay. I think it's okay to do something like that. But yeah, let me know, by the way, what sort of builds would you like to see me try and do? What sort of themes would you like to see me tackle? Obviously, we can't do certain types of themes because we're limited with the stuff we have, but any sort of theme you think of, maybe we could do like a dark fantasy area, also a really bright candy looking fantasy area by making everything really bright and colorful. Well, as bright and colorful as we can. Let me know what themes you'd like to see. I'd love to try and do different ones that maybe you haven't seen before and have fun with those. Right, let's keep changing the colors of stuff. So we're changing the color of the windows and the doors and the roof. I like the color of the building we have. I did go for a more creamier color for this building rather than the other one being a lot darker. We need to get all these windows changed. So now that we're finished with the windows, I want to put some lighting on. I really should have traveled to nighttime because you can change the time of day and the season on this game. I really should have traveled to nighttime so that we could see what it all looked like at nighttime, but my brain didn't process that I could do that at the end of this build, so you're only going to see it in daylight. But we could always go back. Once I've done some more building on here, I might show you what I've done, and maybe we'll do like a nighttime, daytime, sunset, sunrise tour. That would be kind of fun. Anyway, now I'm figuring out that I can actually make this look equal. It does bother me. It bothers me that it wasn't equal and I need to fix it. And it's a simple fix. Just keep putting the dirt down till it looks fine. See, it looks so weird. I don't know why. Anyway, I do fix it. But yeah, now that that is fixed, we can go ahead and put some lanterns on the tops here. I'm also going to pop some on the back side as well, just because, you know, I need to tell myself you have to decorate the back. Can't just decorate the front and be done with it. This isn't like other games where you only see the front because you can't spin the camera, but I'm sure I'll learn. I'll remember to do it. Now the only standing lamp is this one, so I do hope we get some more variations of it. That would be quite nice to get. I'm gonna spin it. Trying to figure out how to spin it. It's super easy. See, you make your mouse higher on the lamp and you can spin it. It comes up with these little arrows. It's not difficult. I'm just making it look difficult. Anyway, there's our little house for now. I think to finish this off, I want to put down some fencing. I want to make what would look like a little area for the sheep to be in. So almost like farm, fenced off farming area for the sheep. I'm going to start by placing down this wall. Now, this is the wall we used up by the first house. Apparently, I can't make my mind up about where I wanted it to go. And also, instead of doing one big line of this wall, I've decided to do it in pieces. If you've been watching any more builds that I've done on Animal Crossing, I love a broken wall. And I just had to try a broken wall. I had to. So we're doing a broken wall. So now that all the pieces are in place, we need to lower the walls. So I want some to be higher than others because, like I said, I want to make it look broken. It's old. It's worn down. I am going to put fencing in between the gaps. So it looks like, you know, the wall's been here for a long time, but someone still wants to use this area, so they put fencing. And you'll see that when we do that. But yeah, we just want to lower all the pieces, just like so. I got this one lonely piece. I kind of like this one. It's just a lonely little piece. I am going to be changing the color of this as well. Don't worry. I'm going to go for a darker stone, mostly to match the stone wall that we have up by the first house on the hill. But first we need to add the fencing. I love how there's a sheep in there already. Up he goes. Up with his little umbrella. But it actually clicks onto the wall, which I really like that it does that. You know, like some games, when you use different types of walls and fencing, they don't click together. This one they do. So the fencing is clicking with the wall, and it just makes it look so much better, so nicer. Now, I want to make a little gate, and I couldn't quite figure out how to make the gate. I, in the end up just making the archway, but bringing it down really low so it looks like a gate. I don't know if that's how you make the gate. If you make a gate a different way, please can you let me know in the comments so I know how to do it. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I'm sure there's a gate. But if that's the only way, that's the only way. I do hope that they change that and they give us the option to have a gate. But like I said, if it's already in the game, let me know because I don't know. So yeah, there it is. I got the archway and I'm basically just going to bring it down really low so that it looks like a gate. I think that looks okay. Oh, also me trying to experiment to see how high it goes. I don't know how high it goes, but I bet you it goes pretty high and I'm probably going to experiment with that too because it looks fun to try. But now it's time to customize our fencing, well, our walls. And we're going to go for a dark grey. See, this lovely dark grey, I like this. I'm going to do that on all of the walls. The fencing is also going to be a dark colour. We're going to use dark wood just so it all matches. So it's nice and cohesive. Watching this back now, did I forget to change the colour of the gate? No, I didn't. Okay, it changes the gate with the fencing. I'm glad because I had this horrible feeling that I forgot to do it. And I was like, no, I have to go do it. Anyway, let's add some trees around the area because obviously I'm going to add trees. I don't want them to be in the way, blocking any views, so we need to be careful with our tree placement. I can get carried away with trees, you see. I can put them everywhere and just not care. Oh my gosh, they should do like a forest core. I really should. Apparently it was necessary for me to look for somewhere else to put a tree. The desperation to add more trees. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing behind. We still need to work on some bits behind there and we're probably going to move those around. Let's add some flowers in because we need a little bit of colour, a little bit of fun, a little bit of life. It's very cute. See, if you double go over it, you get the bushes. And I love bushes. I love bushes in games. They help fill it in areas. I want to put a few in here, not too much, but I do get carried away because I can't help myself. Look at me go. Give me flowers and bushes with a click of a button and I'm done. I'm sold. We can just put them all the way around the back there, just like that. So you can see the front. That's all we're going to look at. We're going to look at the front kind of people. I wanted to add this flag in so badly. So I'm just going to pop it on the roof. Just there. And we need to change the colour of it. It needs to match the rest of the colours. We're going to go for a nice green. Yes, a lovely green. Also, I forgot to change this roof. So we do need to change the colour of this roof. Green. Lovely. I think that was the colour it already was, right? And we're changing them all to green, so they all match nicely. Now, in this little bit here, because I feel like it's not finished, I want to experiment a little bit more. I do end up petting the sheep again, of course. I do end up going back through. Oh, wait, we didn't colour in this. We got to colour in that one. I'm going to end up coming back through and not meaning to do that, not to do the terraforming, but I want to grab the wall tool again that we used. So we're going to get this brick wall again, and I'm just going to make little tiny bits. Literal tiny. We're going to shrink them right down, and I'm going to do some more of those, and I want to color them in gray so they look like the bricks from the wall. So maybe, you know, they're just scattered all over this filled bit that we've got going on, and they just look like little brick stones. I do hope we get more pathways. It would be nice to have more pathways, like different dirt colors. I don't know if it changes with the seasons. I'm going to have a look. But that's the whole point. That's the whole fun with this game. You get to just experiment and have fun with everything that's here. But anyway, we want to give these a color so that they match the wall that we've got around the edging. And I think they look really good. They do look like broken parts. I love a bit of abandonedness, you know. But I think that is probably the build. That's probably the build for today. Oh, actually, tell a lie. I did really want to have a go with the water. And look at him. He's floating in the little ring. That's so funny. I love the sheep so much. But I wanted to have a little go with the water and put a little splash here because I want to see what it looks like. And I can't wait to do a build with more water. It's going to be so fun. But yeah, there we have it. We have finished my first ever Tiny Glade build. I hope you enjoyed this build and had fun seeing me try and experiment and get used to some of the tools. Definitely can't wait to tackle a theme, so to say, and actually focus on something and make a bigger build and bigger areas. Anyway, for now, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jelly Bean family. I'm going to leave you with some lovely screenshots of my build today, and I hope you have the bestest day. So I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye!